How to know if your female dog is ready to breed. You may decide to breed your female dog through a reputable dog breeder or on your own. In order to breed your female dog with a male dog, you will need to determine exactly when your dog is at the optimal stage in her heat cycle for breeding. You can do this by checking her for behavioral symptoms of being in heat, as well as by running tests on your dog and tracking her heat cycle. Once you know your dog's optimal breeding time, you can then breed her properly with a male dog. Part 1: Checking your female dog for behavioral signs of heat. (1) Examine your dog's genital area. When your female dog is going into heat, her vulva will begin to swell. You should notice that her genital area will appear enlarged and protruding outward. The tip of her vulva should move upwards to make it easier for a male dog to penetrate her. These are all signs that she is in heat. You can turn your dog over on her stomach to examine her genital area or observe her genital area from behind. You should be able to see her swollen vulva from behind. 2. Check for blood or discharge. You should also notice your female dog is spotting around your home, such as on furniture, on her bed, or on any carpeting. The spotting or discharge may appear deep red, milky pink, or white. Your dog will be fertile around 12 days after she starts bleeding. As it gets thinner and lighter, you may also notice the blood or discharge has a distinct smell. The strong smell is meant to attract the attention of a male dog. Some female dogs will bleed very heavily when they are in heat, while other dogs will only have minimal bleeding or discharge. 3. Notice if your dog is urinating more often. You should also observe your dog's behavior and pay attention to how often she urinates. If she is urinating in small quantities more frequently, she is likely in heat. Her urine contains pheromones and hormones, which will help let males know she is interested in mating. You may notice that your female dog wants to be let outside more often to urinate than she usually does. This could be a sign she is experiencing the period in her heat cycle when she is most fertile. 4. Make sure your dog is the correct breeding age. You should also confirm your dog is old enough to mate. Most female dogs should not breed with a male dog until they have had 2 to 3 heat cycles. They should be at least 1 to 2 years of age. If you are not sure your dog is mature enough to breed, ask your vet. Your vet should be able to tell you if your female dog is ready for breeding. Part 2: Using tests and heat cycle tracking on your dog. (1) Track your dog's heat cycle. Dogs go into heat about twice a year, so track your dog's cycle to determine when she is ovulating, which means she is fertile. Female dogs have 4 different stages in their cycle: proestrus, estrus, medestrus, and inestrus. You may need to track several of your dog's heat cycles to confirm each stage. The proestrus stage starts when the female dog's vulva begins to swell and starts to spot. It is usually 9 days, but can last from 4 to 20 days. During this stage, your dog may attract males but not accept them for mating. The estrus stage begins next, and this is the period where the female dog can breed. This period usually lasts 9 days, and she is most fertile for the first 5 days of it. She will become more social with males and allow them to mate with her. You'll know the fertile stage is complete when her vagina returns to its normal appearance and she no longer flirts with or accepts mates. The metastress stage is usually 50 days, but can last from 80 to 90 days, and the final stage called the anastress stage can last for 2 to 3 months. During the metastress and anastress periods, the female dog is at the end of her cycle and will not allow breeding. 2. Get a vaginal smear done by your vet. You can confirm your dog is in heat by having your vet perform a vaginal smear on your female dog. A vaginal smear is done by examining vaginal cells from your dog under a microscope. It is a non-invasive procedure and does not harm your dog. Your vet will require a sample from your dog and may perform a test on several samples to confirm your dog is in heat. As part of the testing, your vet will look for changes in cells that show your dog is ovulating. The vaginal smear can also determine your dog's optimal breeding time. 3. Have a serum progesterone test done on your dog. You can also determine your dog's ovulation by having your vet do a blood test to measure the progesterone level in your dog's blood. This test requires your dog to provide a blood sample. Your vet may need several samples to accurately predict your dog's ovulation period. This test is considered very accurate for determining the optimal mating time for a female dog. It is an ideal option if your female dog has a history of unsuccessful mating or if you want to be sure the female dog is ready before bringing her to a male dog for mating. Part 3. Breeding your female dog. 1. Locate a suitable male dog for breeding. To breed your female dog with a male dog, you will need to find her a suitable mate. Look for a male dog of the same breed who is healthy and has no genetic faults or issues. You should meet with the male dog's owner beforehand or with the breeder and discuss the dog's health and medical history. You should also confirm the male dog's age. Most breeds should mate when they are between 1 year to 7 years old. Make sure you talk with your vet before you mate your female dog with a male dog. Your vet should clear your dog of any health issues or problems before you start the breeding process. 2. Bring the female dog to the male dog at the right time. Often, male dogs do better when they mate with a female dog on their territory or home area. You may discuss bringing your female dog to the male dog at the ideal breeding time with the male dog's owner. Set a mating date based on your female dog's heat cycle so the mating occurs when she is most fertile. Do not mate your dog on her first heat cycle. Wait until she has had 1 to 2 heat cycles to mate her. This will ensure she is healthy enough for mating. You may also arrange for 2 matings between the dogs, 24 or 48 hours apart. This can help to increase the likelihood of your dog getting pregnant. 3. Create a stress-free environment for the breeding. Once the breeding date is set, you should bring the female dog to the male dog in a stress-free environment. The male dog's owner should set up a space that is clean and open for the breeding. If the female dog is in the right stage of her heat cycle, she should warm up to the male dog pretty quickly. She will show signs of attraction, and if the male dog follows suit, the breeding should occur rather naturally. If the mating is not successful, You may ask the male dog's owner about next steps. Professional breeders may offer a free service or mating session next time to make up for the failed breeding.